Timpson Food Bank has been in existence for 10 years, I think, 2010, or 2013 to 23, so a little over 10 years. We are based here in Timpson, Texas. It is a standalone food bank. It means it's not a drive-through mobile pantry. We have distribution once a month. This month was a little bit, we were anticipating a large number of people through because following the storm, we had a lot of people here in Timpson lose food due to power outages. So we packed up our normal 120 boxes and we gave them out and probably a few more. We had some extra food items this month. Our dollar store has their protocol. When the power's out, they have to empty their freezers and refrigerators, hopefully before it goes to spoilage, and they were able to do that. We were able to get it here to our freezers, and we have a generator on our building. So we filled up our refrigerator and freezers, and we're happy to have that food, knowing we were going to have, people here that had lost food. So this morning they started arriving about 7 o'clock, and our pastor, D. Daniel, who's also a director here at the food bank, helps get them all parked and ready. And at 9 o'clock we start rolling through one car at a time. The car may have multiple clients in it. It's because we have people come, they'll bring their neighbor or whatever, and we sign them in and determine if they're getting a regular food box only or if they get a regular box and a senior box. East Texas Food Bank has multiple programs, and we have about 50 to 55 senior citizens that qualify in our community to pick up senior boxes. So those individuals get 2 boxes of food. So we did that. We finished this morning probably in record time because we had a huge number of volunteers helping us, and it was much appreciated. School's still out, so we had school kids, people from our church, people from the community just knew that we were going to have a good turnout today, so they came and helped. We gave out fresh produce this month was nectarines, and we get 2,000 pounds when we get our produce. So we gave out about 2,000 pounds of nectarines. We have a few left here at the food bank site that can be picked up. We gave out sandwich ham, different kinds of cheese. We had leg quarters, chicken, canned vegetables, pastas, snacks, drinks. So it's just an assortment. Each family normally gets about anywhere from 15 to 20 items.
And so how many families were out today, would you say?
We probably served about 120 to 25 families. I think 8 of them were new families to the program. We saw some families that hadn't been through in quite a while that showed back up today because of probably food loss due to the storm.
So what have been some of their stories? Of course, as you just mentioned, the food loss due to the storm, but have you heard of any other significant stories during this time?
Not necessarily through this time, but our food bank has served the community when Porticool burned. We had some families came through that had never been through a food bank line in their life, and all of a sudden years of employment just stopped for a short moment. And it's like I tell people, you never know what somebody's circumstance is. So we had a few clients from that incident. So during the ice storm, we had people that were needing things. Either they couldn't work if they worked outside. So different employment things, illness. We have families come through. We also have a thrift store, so we have families come through like after fire loss. They'll get clothes and food. Our thrift store, we try to sell our items. They're all donated. We try to sell them, and that's what funds buying the food. Even though we're tied to East Texas Food Bank, we have to buy some of the food. Some of it is free. Some of it's for cents on the pound, but some of it we have to buy at a lower price.
And so after today, I guess what is next? Are people still able to come here if they still are in need of food, or
So I'm going to let Brother D come up and share with you a little bit about how we help people that show up, like say middle of the month when we're not distributing, because our church also has a food bank.
And was there anything else you'd like to add before?
Just to remind people that after the storm, if you go by City Hall, if you live in the city limits, there is an ISTAT QR code for reporting loss. And if you are needing assistance, if you're on SNAP program and you lost food due to the power outage, they have a letter if you're inside the city limits to help you get your food replaced from SNAP.